And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last week's episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6, Episode 3. Another good episode here. This one takes us back to space, and spoilers if you haven't seen the episode. So we get to see the team of Jemma Simmons and Daisy, and their journey basically trying to survive in space for one thing, trying to get back home, and also try to find Agent Fitz. Because we all know Agent Fitz froze himself last season to try to get himself to the future when the team was stuck in the future at the time. So he's off doing his own thing. He gets kind of mixed up with some smugglers, kind of, in a weird thing where he ends up in a planet where you can go to, space casinos. Honestly, I gotta say, the space casino parts in this movie were way better than what they did in Star Wars The Last Jedi. I think it was more funnier because we got to see him and his robot friend literally play the tables and, act like counting cards and counting whatever they used to play the games. Well, we got to see that. We got to see Daisy and Jemma literally go on the same planet as they were. They kind of get loopy when they kind of eat like certain, I guess, berries of some kind. Let's just say it made them hallucinate a lot and it made them act a little goofy and silly. I thought those were some funny parts. They were talking about how, oh, you're my best friend and you're my best friend and all this and that. That was pretty funny. And then it just became a race of, are they going to find each other? Because we all know Agent Simmons and Fitz are married. And to me, they're like the third best couple in TV. For me personally, they're like my third favorite couple of TV, behind certain other people and from other TV shows. Not gonna mention which one is which, but you probably figured out if you watch my videos. So, you figure what's gonna happen. And then of course Leo and his friend, they get into some trouble because they were counting cards. And then we got to see Jemma and Daisy kind of pretty much fight in the club, just basically try to survive. And then when Jemma finally gets her eyes and looks at Fitz, poof, he's gone. Like right there, they were about to see each other and get back to reuniting with her husband and his wife, and poof, it's gone. It kind of reminded me when they had it last season, or maybe the season before, where they were gonna get back together, and then they kind of just dragged them apart again. It's like, oh, when they were in the the alternate world that Madam Hydra made, where Leo Fitz was bad at the time, and then Jemma apparently was supposedly dead in that universe, and she goes and sees him, and then you figure she's gonna pull him back to being the good thing, and then off pretty much he goes and turns bad again. So it was kind of like that, but a moment where, like, oh, I found my love, and then he disappears. He gets taken by one of the main guys one of the main bad guys somewhere. They teleport somewhere out of there, and then it just ends there. And it also ends where you see the fake Coulson, or whatever kind of Coulson that is. He's got some big cannon at the end, and he shoots up at the sky, and then he just smiles. That, I don't know what was going on there. That sounded very interesting, which made me to believe that next week's episode, or this week's episode, if you're watching today, this week's episode is going to be, Earthbound. So hopefully, I do like the whole back and forth, show us what Coulson and the team are doing over here. And then in the next episode, show us what Daisy and Jemma are doing on this side. I kind of like that dynamic, it's kind of cool. As long as they don't go the whole back and forth thing, where it cuts to Jemma and Daisy doing one thing, and then automatically cuts back on Earth. It's like, separated for now, two different storylines. That's cool. Keep it separate, keep it fresh. That's all I want. And then so far, it's doing really well. So hopefully we get some more answers, because I like the mystery of what's going on between Jemma and Daisy and them trying to get back Fitz. And on the other hand, you have May and the rest of the team trying to find out what the heck is up with this Coulson guy. Is he the real Coulson? It's alternate universe. It's a robot again. Did Nick Fury create another one? Who knows what's going on with this one and what's going on with him. So I like the whole back and forth. I just don't want them to start doing cutscenes of them back and forth. Then it gets kind of confusing. But so far so good. So hopefully it keeps it that way. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about that week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and what are you looking forward to seeing more. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much and have a good day.